What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Railworks, and we are going to be with Caltrain. I have been getting some requests for Caltrain, so we are going to be rolling with the Peninsula Corridor route today. And between July 28th and the 30th, the garlic capital of the world, Gilroy, holds a garlic festival. Caltrain runs a train between San Jose and Gilroy for the event. Today, you'll be in charge of this train running as Caltrain S02. You will start by taking your train out of the Newhall yard and to San Jose Diridon Station, where you will load your passengers for approximately 5 minutes before departing for Gilroy. So let us go ahead and hop in this scenario and let's check it out. Alright, good morning, engineer. Today you're in charge of train SO2, which is southbound Garlic Express. Take a train out of the siding to San Jose, where you load your passengers eager to get to the Garlic Festival. This will be a non-stop run between San Jose and Gilroy. On a side note, if you would like better FPS, switch back to the MP36 and switch off the headlights. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn off the headlights here on the MP36, which doesn't even look like they're on. But we do have the California F40. We have a, for some reason, a MP36. And then we do have the gallery cars here. So we're going towards Seamoff's storage lead. Or not the gallery. We do have the new bi-levels here. And we do have the X-Metrolink that Caltrain acquired. And then we also have some regular Caltrain ones here as well. So we are currently here. And let's go ahead and hop in the F40. Turn on the headlights here to bright. There we go. I don't even think they're on, are they? There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and release the brake. Man, that is loud. Whatever that is freaking loud. Let's go ahead and start going over here. I know they said we're supposed to reverse, but it looks like it's actually ahead of us here. And there's a Pacific Surfliner right there. Alright, so here we go, Well, they got a Dash 8 working that Surfliner, man. Look at that, 518 working the Surfliner. That's cool. Does our bell not work? Okay, we got a horn, but it doesn't seem like our bell doesn't work. Interesting. Very interesting. I have no idea. So here we are going towards Seamoff storage, or South storage lead. And then we'll end up going to San Jose Diridon Station. I know I'm completely butchering that. But then again, I do butcher a lot of names, so it's all good. So we're going to San Jose Track 8. Request to pass signal is approved. So before doing that, we want to make sure that we stop at the signal, because that is the proper thing to do, is a stop and then proceed on. Alright. So yes, we do have the X-Metrolink gallery cars in this one today. And let us go ahead and actually stop our train right now, so we can do the stop and proceed. Looks like that Caltrain's got some X-Metrolink as well. There we go. Okay, I'm assuming that there's an issue with the sound set or something I have in, because I don't have any sound set in for the F40s as far as I know. So I'm not sure why it's super loud. But look, that one is full of X-Metrolink F40s except for the lead cab car. That's pretty cool. That is really cool, man. I'll go ahead and shut them off for him. Ditch lights are still on, though, which is odd. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's running the MP36, and we're just running the F40. So yeah, see up there it says 11 San Jose, but we're actually 916. So I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't. See, the weird thing to me is that I was actually checking this scenario out beforehand. This was like a couple months ago. And I'm pretty sure it ran with a MP or an F40. And I'm pretty sure it also had gallery cars. But I could be wrong, though. It could be a completely different scenario that I have. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen the Metrolink and like the cars, and I'm just like, wait a second. But then again, I could be wrong. This could be the actual consist of the train that I was looking at, but I could have just been looking at a different scenario and getting confused. I honestly have no clue. Okay, so it's about 20 through here. On this curve here, looks like we got a restricting signal, so we'll go about 10. Is it restricting? No, it's a diverging approach limited, it looks like. So we want to go to track 8. I don't think... Oh, maybe they do go to San Jose. The Surfliners do. Yeah, they're stopping at San Jose. So I'm assuming once we come here, we go into the cab car. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just stop here and take a look and see what we got going on. Yeah, I don't think we have a working bell. I really don't think that we have a working bell today. Oh, there's that old flexible bus right there, man. Looking nice. Okay, so this is track 8. Looks like everybody we have getting on is going to be over here. It's kind of odd that they're just chilling at one side of the platform. Let us go ahead and start slowing her down here. Not fully, because we got 2 engines to get past this crowd of people. Okay, so we do want to stop before the signal. So I think right here would be a good enough spot to stop. The majority of the passengers are probably already lined up with their cars, so... Except for these couple of people right here. I thought that dude was about to get on the tracks, man. I literally thought that dude was about to get on the tracks. Man, when they said load for 5 minutes, they really were not kidding. Granted, we only loaded for about 3 minutes, but still, man. Dang, son. Let's go ahead and release the brake. Reverser is in forward. And here we go. Not going to sound the horn because there's too many other trains nearby, but we probably should. Yeah, man, we don't have a bell. Look at those ditch lights, though. Look how lower the lights are compared to where the lights actually are. Like, you can tell that's just a bang-up job by DTG. A very bang-up job by DTG. I can't even see what the actual signal is. Looks like it's in a... I don't know what that would be in Caltrain or Union Pacific terms. I really don't know. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video so far. If you guys are, do make sure you hit the like button and that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, follow me on TikTok if you guys want, Facebook, even add me on Snapchat if you guys really wanted to. Man, the cab of that F40 is super loud. I don't understand. I mean, I guess that's why they call them screamers, but geez, that is like... I have my volume pretty much turned all the way down, and it is like ear raping me right now. Like, y'all have no freaking idea. So we're going towards Tamian, and then main 1, and then there's Tamian track 3, which is in about a mile 48. And then we have Gilroy, which is in about 29 miles. We should get there. We'll find out after we get past here. So, man, this is going to be a rough freaking 30 miles, that's for sure. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Oh, is it a quiet zone? I don't know. So it's 35 through here, but then it goes back down to a 25. Going from a 20 to a 35 down to a 25. I don't understand that at all. Yep, I don't get that at all, but then again, you know, I don't get a lot of things, so. But 29, we're just going to stay at 29 because the 25 is coming up. Then we go down to 79, so I think we'll be all good. Probably a curve or something coming into Tamian. So let's go ahead and start slowing down for that. Nope, it's because we are on a diversion clear. That is why. So we're actually going to be running wrong hand main. That's very interesting. We are going to be running wrong hand main. I don't know. I don't know. But if you guys watched the American Truck Simulator video yesterday, I did mention a couple things that have happened this week. So if you guys want to know what happened, what the updates are, the American Truck Simulator video kind of talks about it a little bit. But I've just been busy. I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but I have been super freaking busy the last week. Work, I don't want to say it picked up, but it did. Oh, that's why. They got a freighter coming over there with the DRGW UP 1989 Heritage Unit, man. Whoa. That's got some unusual power on this Caltrain right here, man. Some very unusual power on this Caltrain. But yeah, compared... going along with, you know, work picking up and everything, it's just been hot and humid within like the last 2 weeks. Heat index has gone up to about 105 degrees. Supposedly with Amazon, if it goes above 110, we can't deliver. It actually got up to 109 one day, and we were still out there delivering. But thankfully, they shortened our routes for those days, so we weren't getting full routes. We were just getting, like, medium-sized routes. But still, it was just, like, it's just been super freaking hot and, you know, just miserable outside. I really do feel bad for other people that have to work outside in this heat, like, you know, police officers and construction workers, linemen, you know, anybody that has to just work outside in this heat. I really do feel bad for y'all. Wait, so you're telling me it's going to take me 30 minutes to go 6 miles? Unless that Jeep... I'm betting that HUD is messed up. Yeah, I'm betting that HUD is... Man, this game is really lagging. It's been lagging. I don't know. I don't know, dude. But yeah, that HUD is lagging, as you guys can see. So that's going to be a great one. That is definitely going to be that's definitely going to be a fun scenario for sure. Oh, we're on our, no, that's not our restricting. I was about to say, is that restricting for us? But I don't think so. But apart from the heat though, one day it actually ended up raining, and it started raining at about 2 in the morning over here. And it did not stop raining until 8 p.m. Like, it was just legit non-stop rain. And if it did stop, it was only for a few minutes. But the town that is about 10 minutes west of me, was completely flooded. Man, this is lagging, loading everything in. It's unusual for train sim for me. But yes, they were completely flooded to the point where the whole town was just underwater. They ended up closing like all the roads in and out of town because they didn't want anybody leaving their houses. I saw pictures of it the day it happened, and it literally just looked like a river in the middle of the city. Like, it was that flooded. I was actually off that day, thankfully, but supposedly Amazon canceled deliveries to that city, which, is probably a good thing, since I don't think you're going to be able to get that delivery van through it. Even though I've seen a couple videos of the same vans we have in other companies that Amazon, uses in different other cities and stuff, going through like flooded territory like that. But there's a couple times where I've had to, and I just don't want to, because I'm scared I'm going to screw something up or, mess the van up and whatever. So I just try to stay away from, roads like that, especially if they're flooded, if I can't see, how deep it is and whatnot. Luckily, the area I usually go into doesn't flood a lot, but there's a couple, certain roads where it does flood. But going through them and, knowing that area, I know exactly which roads I can get down and which roads I can't, depending on how, high the water is and how low the road is. I'll know exactly like where I can go and whatnot. But yeah, man, it's been a couple weeks. That's all I'm gonna say. It has been a couple weeks. I mean, as you guys have seen, we have some variety on the channel. We started we started that accident game again. We did the demo a while back, then we started that. We started our career in lawn mowing simulator. Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to get those crossings taken care of. But yes, we had the lawn mowing simulator. We started our own lawn mowing company. So I do got a couple demos. I do got some prologues and stuff that I've downloaded on my computer that we're going to be checking out here within the next week or so, next couple weeks. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. Trying to bring some more variety into the channel, because I feel like we're only playing like the same 3 or 4 games. So I want to make sure that we're not, having the same thing over and over and over again. So many crossings, man. So many crossings. But going along with that, Boston Sprinter for Train Sim World 2 is out. Comes with 3 routes, I believe, is what it's advertised as. I'm more stoked for the Boston MBTA portion of it, so we're going to be taking a look at that. I'll end up purchasing it here soon, so we will be taking a look at that. Car Mechanic Simulator 22 has come out as well, so we'll definitely be getting into that, taking a look at that. Road 96, that demo that I played a while back during that Steam Summer Fest, whatever it was called, that game actually released. We'll be taking a look at that as well. Farm Sim 22 will be coming to the channel once it is released. Believe it said October or November, somewhere around there. So we will be taking a look at that. I did put my pre-order in for it for PC, so we will, once that launches, of course, we'll be seeing it on the channel. And there's a couple other games that I have seen on my wish list that have recently released. I just can't think of them off the top of my head right now. So we'll be taking a look at that as well. But a big thing today, though, is that today is actually my bachelor party. So I'm pre-recording this on Thursday night. So yes, we have my bachelor party is today. We ended up getting our marriage license last week. We had to travel out to the courthouse in the county that we were getting married at. got all that taken care of. Had a little date night afterwards and stuff. So, but today is all about me, and we have a bachelor party. So what we're doing is my buddy. I got a buddy that lives in town with me, and then I got my buddy Dirty Russian. If you guys haven't checked him out, go subscribe to his channel. He hasn't uploaded in I think like a year or two now, but he did do some pretty dang good LSPDFR and ATS videos. So definitely go check him out. We're gonna come down and we're gonna go to B-Dubs for lunch, and then we're gonna kind of hit the bars, you know, play some slots and stuff. PCS is tripped. I don't understand. There was not even a freaking alerter going off. Why was the I don't understand. Okay, so the PCS has been reset. I really don't even know why the PCS tripped, because I'd never heard an alerter or nothing. And now my throttle is glitching. I'm not even touching anything and my throttle's glitching. I don't know. I have no idea, everyone. This is turning into a very, very weird one for sure. I have no words. I really have no words. I don't know. I don't even know what is going on. Like I said, there's no bell. The PCS trip, no alerter sound. I haven't thrown any sound mods in for an F40 or anything. And I don't remember the default Caltrain F40 sounding this loud in my ear. Like, of course, I'm going to turn it down in editing for you guys so you guys don't hear it as loud as I do. But I don't recall it being this loud. Because if you come out here, it's, you know, it's not as loud as it is in the cab. But then again, they are nicknamed screamers, so I guess that kind of gives it away, because it sounds like it's freaking screaming in your ear. I don't know, man. I have no idea. We're just going to sit here, drive the train. I'm just going to tap the alerter button every once in a while, just in case it trips again, because I don't want it tripping again. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. But some good news, though, is I don't believe we've actually explored this portion of the route before, so we're taking a look at this, some new stuff, some new portions of this route. But yes, I think we've been from like San Francisco on, and I think we've been at San Jose, but I don't think we've been here. So that's a good thing. So going back to the story I was actually talking about. Yeah, we're going to go to B-Dubs and hang out, have some lunch and stuff, and then we're going to go hit some bars, play some slots, you know, just hang out, have a dang good time, have like a guy's day out and all that fun stuff. We got another whistle post coming up. And then we were going to go head back to his place, which is, you know, across town from where I'm at. And we're going to have like a little barbecue, nice little bonfire, and invite my future father-in-law and brother-in-law and her grandpa and stuff over there for a nice little fire, cookout, and all that fun stuff. So, wasn't what I was originally going to do. but, you know, it works out for what it is. We were actually going to go to Indianapolis, and we're going to go to a restaurant called Twin Peaks. If you guys don't know what Twin Peaks is, it's pretty much like Hooters, except better, in my opinion. The food's a lot better. We were going to go there and hit a couple bars in Indy and then go home to have a bonfire. But we ended up settling on B-dubs and then, you know, doing the bonfire thing and all that. So definitely going to be fun. Definitely looking forward to it. I haven't hung out with Dirty Russian in like been almost 2-3 years now about 2-3 years now. So definitely going to be fun hanging out with him for sure. I remember the last time I hung out with him, I went to Bloomington, Illinois to meet him, and we went to B-dubs, and let's just say I got drunk. Y'all probably thought I was going to leave you on a cliffhanger, didn't you? But yes, I ended up getting about 6 tall Bud Lights, so it's technically like 3 glasses, but it's pretty much 6 beers because of how big they are. And yeah. Got it clear over there. I'm going to hit the galerter just in case. But yeah, so I had about 3 of those, which equivalent to about 6 beers. I think I had a burger at the time and some wings and stuff and, you know, an appetizer and whatnot. And I still had an hour drive home from that B-dubs. So because it's not my normal one I go to, we kind of met halfway for that one. And basically his wife now, at the time she was his fiance, but we had to go drive around Bloomington for a couple hours just so I can sober up enough to drive back home, because I wasn't trying to get no DUI. You know, I wasn't trying to screw up my life back then, but, you know, I was having a little bit of fun, you know, drinking. Kind of had a little bit too much, and I'll admit I had too much, but, you know, you live and learn. We got another whistle post right here. Alright, so yes, we ended up driving around Bloomington. Luckily, look, literally everything is along one stretch of road for the most part, so we ended up going to a couple malls, you know, just hanging out. I was just kind of, you know, there because I had to be, because they wouldn't let me drive home, and I didn't want to drive home until I sobered up a little bit. So a couple hours there, I sobered up. Well, not completely, but I sobered up enough so I can drive. Drove the hour back home, and then I think I opened like another beer or 2 after I got home, so definitely was a fun night for sure. Definitely was a fun night for sure. So I'm very excited to see what we have in store for today, actually. But yeah, I don't drink too often. I haven't actually drank probably in like a month now. But I don't drink that often, but when I do, I don't get drunk. I get like near to the point of drunk. And yeah. So last like this week, it's just been, you know, I don't know. I think I just hit my breaking point for the most part, for, you know, lack of better terms. And I bought myself a 2-liter of cherry Coke, and I had a whole bunch of, you know, travel bottles of Jim Beam. Which, if you don't know what Jim Beam is, it's whiskey. So I'd pour myself a full glass or a full like cup of cherry Coke with ice, and I would pour at least like 2 or 3 shooter bottles into that. And I've kind of been doing that this week. Speaking of which, I'm actually doing that right now, and I've kind of been getting my, you know, drinking that way. So yeah, I don't drink too often, but when I do, it's because I'm either stressed or same thing with like smoking cigarettes. I only do that when I'm stressed out or, you know, down in the dumps or something. I'll admit I did smoke a cigarette on Wednesday after my shift, because that was just, if you guys seen that video, you heard the story. Yeah, it was just major BS right there. It was definitely major BS. Got another crossing coming up. Looks like we got a couple crossings, actually. I'm surprised we haven't seen a siding yet. Alright, we had another clear signal, and I was saying can't believe we haven't seen a sighting yet, but here we are. But yes, so it was just some BS. If you guys haven't heard the story, go watch that ATS video I posted yesterday. It was a rough day at work. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It was a rough day at work. Alright, looks like we got a 50 coming up here in about a mile and a quarter. Then it goes right back to a 79. So we're probably slowing down for like a crossover or curve or something. Like I said, I haven't explored this portion of the route yet, so I don't really know anything about it. But we're about to find out together. I will say this, though. This is a nice looking route, though. I like the simplicity of it. You know, you just got your little country, and then you got your like small towns, and you got like your big cities, which we just came from, and then you know you got your countryside right here, which is really cool. Of course, you know I like being out in the country more than I like being in the big cities. And then you have like looks like a small little town coming up over here. We do have a whistle post coming up. Man, we got that 50. It wasn't even 50 yet, but we're going to be missing that 50 a little bit, but it's all good. We're still slowing down. It looks like it is for a curve. Let's go ahead and release the brakes. Man, the game is lagging a little bit for you guys, isn't it? It looks like it's lagging quite a bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just this locomotive. Something's wrong with it. I don't know. But I'm not about to go back and redo my whole Railworks folder, because then I'm going to lose everything I had and all that fun stuff. So I'm definitely not going to go back and redo everything. Although I have seen a payware mod for this game circulating around some of the Facebook groups that I'm in. And it's called Railworks Enhancer Pro. And supposedly it is a major graphics overhaul for this game. Now I've been seeing some screenshots for it, and it actually looks really, really good. But I'm going to clear this crossing and then we'll continue talking about it. Now, I don't have any graphics mods in this game. I tried using, I can't remember what it's called, but I use it in PUBG. I use it in GTA before. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's supposed to be like an E&B type deal. But I can't put my head around what it's called. But I tried using that in this game, and I'd be getting non-stop issues with it. So I took it out of this, or I took it out, and I stopped using it with this game, and then my game worked just fine. But I don't know if I want to go ahead and spend the money on it. I think it's like $39.99 or something relatively close to that. But if you guys have used it, let me know in the comment section what you guys actually think of it before I go and, you know, blow some money on it, only to find out I don't actually like the mod. Alright, so you seen that signal there? First advanced approach right there. Coming in from a bunch of clears that we've had previously, but the Jeep or the miles in the HUD is now moving down, so we are getting closer and closer to Gilroy as we speak. We do got a couple crossings coming up past over here. I do apologize for the episode if it was a little wonky. I don't know why, but I was kind of tripping on my words a lot today in this episode, so I do apologize for that. And I do apologize for the sudden lag spikes in the game. I don't know what's causing that. My game was working just fine up until, right now, so I don't really know what the deal was with it. Okay, so we do got a signal coming up here. I can't tell what it is as of right now. But I do want to start slowing down just in case it's something important. Looks like it's actually an approach. Yep, it's an approach signal. So we're going to start slowing her down to about 45 miles an hour. Typically you would slow down before the signal, but I'm okay slowing down right now. I don't know. Oh, so we got 3 whistle posts coming up. Okay. But typically it'd be slow it down to about 45 miles an hour for passenger, 35 for freight. It just depends on the railroad. Well, we got a 35 coming up anyway, so it's not really going to matter what we go to. Okay, so that should be the last crossing. I think it said 3, so that should be all 3 of them. But we are coming into Gilroy, unsure where this festival is taking place. But then again, I feel like that would be a very cool thing to explore as a garlic festival. Because, I mean, if you love garlic like I do, like, just think of all the possibilities. Like garlic bread, garlic fries, spaghetti with garlic. I don't know what they would serve at stuff like this, but I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty dang good to check out, once in a lifetime. Of course, granted, I'm from Illinois, so California is a little bit too far away from me, but I'd be willing to go try this garlic festival for sure. Alright, we're moving away from the road here. A little dump truck right there, boys. A little scrapper. Man, it was neat seeing the Heritage Unit on this train, or on this trip, though. The Rio Grande Heritage Unit. 5 crossings. 5 crossings are coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, boy. 5 crossings in total. We do got a 10-mile-an-hour zone coming up, so I'm going to start slowing down for that. Looks like we got a diverging approach. This is going to be a slow trek into Gilroy, that is for sure, man. And they added another whistle post on top of the 5 we already had. The old diner right there over here, man. Got all the pickup trucks lined up at the old diner. Got the old step van over here. Man, I guarantee you the people out here, if you didn't like trains or you get annoyed by trains, they would probably get annoyed real easy over here, especially with 5 whistle posts. Especially with 5 crossings going through town, I bet you people will get annoyed here daily. I'm pretty sure, though, this is a quiet zone right now. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that it is a quiet zone because that's a lot of crossings. I mean, just like San Diego is supposedly a quiet zone, which in the game it's portrayed as there's, whistles at the crossings, but I guess in real life it's a quiet zone now, so this must be a quiet zone. Oh, there's the derail. Yep, derail right there. Luckily the derail is down, so we're good to come into the station. I don't know where the festival's taking place at. I don't see it. I just see a whole bunch of parked cars. And another baby bullet to our left over here with the 1X Metrolink coach. Look at all these people either going home from the Garlic Festival or just going home in general. But man, that's a lot of people. I'm gonna have to get our locomotives off the platform for this one because I want to get the cars on the platform. Oh, look at that bus going to San Jose. So it's going from here to San Jose, just like we are. Old flexible Metro, man, one of my all-time favorite buses. That is one of my all-time favorite buses. Alright, I think we're good here. Park over right next to this old boy. And all the cars made it. Perfect. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Put you into neutral. Lights are off. That noise is very annoying. Hey, we can pulse the ditch lights too. I didn't realize that until now. But that is going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Like I said, I know I kind of mumbled my words and jumbled my words a little bit in this one. But bad luck. You did not complete the scenario successfully. What? I don't know. I mean, we completed. That's all that matters. But that's going to go and do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.